in Boston, New York, Dubai, and Shanghai.
I read a little something about you that you applied to work at Concepts part-time, and now you're the creative director, so give us the background on that, how you got to where you are today.
You know, kind of having a fiction for sneakers early on. I didn't have many pairs as a kid, so I think when I finally got, you know, everything together and was focused on career path, this opportunity came about, and I jumped at the chance. But to be perfectly honest, I wasn't necessarily set out to do anything in the sneaker world. I was just a big fan and a collector, so, you know, I guess in that way, everything kind of worked out for the better. But yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity, took a chance and seized it.
Where did your love of sneakers come about?
Well, I grew up in, I guess what some would say.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here are the starters. For Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Irving. Griffin with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Griffin passes to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Nets passing it around, and he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The pass to Harden. He kicks it to Harris. And a wide open look for Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Peter passes to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. This one for 3. Kicks it out to LeBron. Davis down low. Defended by Durant. And it's Davis missing. Nets leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Irving for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Davis kicks to Drummond. Back to Davis. The 3. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Davis missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he uses the glass on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
Outside, KD from deep. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's James. Second shot opportunity. Peter passes to LeBron. Drummond trying to get himself free. And another shot rejected by Harris. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Irving, good.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball sunk.
It's stolen by Harris. A shot by Harden, wide open. Offensive rebound. The Lakers trail. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope shoots over KD. Off the left rim and out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms
of scoring here.
So timeout call here. The first 4 lines.
And it's kind of when you think of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Here's Gasol following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game great wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Gasol. It's deflected.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. The ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets leading by 15. Claxton with the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The offensive rebound, Harrell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Caruso. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. To me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Platoon swap here for the Lakers. Brooklyn leading by 17. Irving kicks to Brown. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Shamet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 21.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the Lakers with another miss.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. That's your only choice.
They could use a bucket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Irving against Schroeder. Outside, Green. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Schroeder. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. On out there with Irving, and it's Green. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
James in the post. Harris is there. Knocked away. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Durant subbed in for Green. Brooklyn leading by 21. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
And here's LeBron outside. Nice hit again. And James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Nets leading by 23. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Harris misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Harden can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's the feed to Davis. Over Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Goes back up, and Durant lays it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fires from 18. Los Angeles with another miss. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Caruso, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. In the corner, it's Griffin. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Davis in the corner. Tipped away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Kyrie never backs off on the defensive end, always scrapping and hustling.
Passes it to Griffin. The Lakers with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball and finished off by KD.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Griffin with the steal. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here's Caruso. Deflects the pass. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Green in for James Harden. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A second chance effort. Shamet with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. The shot by KD. No good. The Lakers with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shamet with it. Now the pass to Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Harrell. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
The Lakers on offense. Now here's Schroeder to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels and
there for sure.
Since you are around shoes so much, what are you looking for when you're picking out a good sneaker that maybe somebody who's designing a sneaker can also?
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Fox passes to O'Neal. Back to Fox. Shaq dishing to Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Fisher against Harden. Passes to Durant. No good from outside. Fisher against Harden. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Harden. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Harris. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And Shaq pulls it down. Outside Fox. Fisher, the pass to Fox. Shaq down low. Griffin on him. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And he makes good on the layup.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And here is Irving. The pass to KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Fisher, the pass to Kobe. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And there it is for him. Shaq's got his second bucket tonight.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Durant. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. The drive by Bryant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he gets them both. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brooklyn leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Harden for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Good work defensively by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Bryant. It's 2-on-1. Some solid defense there from KD. Harris outside. Here's Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got 8.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Brooklyn making some changes. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, George. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Landry Shamet comes in for James Harden. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Claxton. Irving for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shaw. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your Lakers, Brian Shaw. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Nets on offense. They lead by 4. Shamet with it. Pulls up. No good from Irving.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Harper with the ball. Picked up by Brown. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Shaw. Lets it go from deep. Here's Madsen. Green with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On its way from Irving for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers trail. Outside, George. Here's Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by George. O'Neal's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Passes it to Shaw. O'Neal inside. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Green. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Floats one up. And the layup good by Brown. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Second chance shot. Outside for George. Lakers working the ball around now. Another shot. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Horry's checked in for George, and it's Lou in for Shaw. Here's Claxton. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one falls for Harper. Fox, he's checked in for Shaq. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Lou, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Harden surveying the D, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 6-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Ori is out there with Fox. Then there's Harper, and it's Madsen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so he hits the technical free throw. Harden, no good. Kobe with it, picked up by Brown. The shot's good from Bryant. Nets leading by 5. Here is Harden, and the pass to Shamet. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Bryant. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's checked in for Madsen. Grant comes in for Ori. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Lou. The Nets also changing it up. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And Harris subbed in for Landry Shamet. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 12. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Now, here's Bryant. He's got 10.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's O'Neal. James Harden picking up that last basket. And taken away by Brown. Harden outside. And that's collected by Grant. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Kobe. Here's Grant. That one misses. Some solid defense there from KD. From outside the arc. Another miss by Harden.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's O'Neal. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Shaq's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
A nice shot by Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Bryant. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
George is checked in for the Lakers. Shaw comes in for Kobe. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in, and he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And that one's good, Irving.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And Shaq with the slam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Nets leading by 13. And here's Harden for 3, but they recover it. Here's Griffin, rebounded by the Lakers. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Fisher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden. It's his first trip to the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Warriors checked in, and so he makes both from the line. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now George. James Harden missing on the 3. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Irving drives in. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Fisher can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harper, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nets leading by 13. In the corner, it's Griffin. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Harper the pass to Orr. Griffin with the steal. To the inside, here's Irving. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we know this. Kyrie Irving on any given night can give you 40 on the offensive end. What a special talent.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Irving against Kobe, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Bryant against Harris. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Irving. Misses off the left iron. Bryant with it. Now Green defending. The shot by Bryant, no good. In the corner, Irving with it. Griffin trying to get open. And Irving with the basket on the assist by KD. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Kobe attacking. And it's sent back by KD. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 16. They get it again. Pass to Fisher. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now Irving. 21 points in the game. Harris passes to KD. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Fox kicks to Shaq. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Harris. Now, here's Shamet. He has 6. And a wide open look for Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Nets leading by 15. To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Grant. Great D that time from Green. Here's Shamet. Again, the Nets for 2.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the... Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 24 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant in at the 4-man position. Brooklyn with the ball. In the corner, it's Harris. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside for Durant. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harden inside the 3-point line.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Bryant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 16-point lead. Harris dishes to Irving. They grab their own miss. Harris's shot is off.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Down low, here's Shaq. Tries again. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden finds Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Free throw, good, Irving. Lakers trail by 19. Inside, and Shaq with the slam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. It's the Nets now. On the wing, Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Here's Griffin. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And he gets it back. That one falls. Griffin's got 6. Los Angeles calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Some changes for the Lakers. George is checked in for Fox. Shaw comes in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Derek Fisher. Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Here is Shaw. And again, no good by the Lakers. Harden with room to shoot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
The shot's good from Shaq.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
In the corner, it's Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin. The Lakers really having a tough go here. The feed now to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, and you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Good on the shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Harden. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Brown, good. The Lakers on offense. And the Lakers turn it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Lakers with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. Ori comes in for Grant, and it's Lou in for George. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Harris. Pass to Shaw. Here's Madsen, goes back up. Oh, that's blocked, but he stays with it. 4 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim. Madsen's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Ori, guarded by Green. The shot by Ori, no good. To the paint. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 17 now.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Fox, he's checked in for Harper. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. Out to the wing. Here's Lou. Offline with his 3. And here are the Nets. Here is Shaw. 10 points for him. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Madsen's got his second basket of the night.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Right side Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here is Shaw. Covered by Irving. Lou can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
In transition, here come the Nets, and it's Shamet missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
In transition, here come the Nets. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Lou. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Some changes for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Fox, and Fisher subbed in for Shaw. Brooklyn with the ball. Green left side. Claxton the pass to Green, and it's good for two. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Lakers with another miss. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Foster, and it's Lou in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. And that one's good, Shamet.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do, find his open teammates.
Lou passes to George. And Jordan sends it back. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Shamet the pass to Llewellyn. Here's Claxton. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Lakers making a switch here. Grant's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. And the first one drops. Griffin's checked in for Landry Shamet. And George drops them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Foster. Good D by Jordan.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Harper, he's checked in for the Lakers. Foster, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Johnson against Harper. Pulls up from the corner, and it's Foster missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
George, that's a two-pointer. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Luwawu. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Los Angeles now. There's the pass to Ryder. And here is Grant. Rebound by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. O'Neal's checked in for Horace Grant. Brownie's checked in for the Nets. Johnson in the corner. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Johnson. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Here's Luwawu. No good with the triple.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They double him with Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Yep, that one goes in there. Shaq's got 25 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Only one man back on D. Here's Johnson. Count it.
Well, Tyler Johnson off the bounce. That handle's so tight.
Harper against Johnson. Harper kicks to George. Outside Harper. Can't get it to fall. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Brown's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Johnson right side.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
To the middle, Foster. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Lakers call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Yeah, easy call.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn to the inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Inside, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Johnson against Shaquille O'Neal. Outside Jordan, on the wing Brown. 5 to shoot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Landry Shamit's checked in for Brooklyn. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The first one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Fisher against Johnson. Pass to Shamet. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And taken away by Johnson. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Great Boston. Devin John.
And here is Los Angeles now. Over to the wing. Here's Ryder. Excellent D there by Johnson. And here is Jordan. Johnson outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Something to get excited about. Got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both.
For now, for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time